You know what? While you take a look over that, I'm actually going to stand up and stretch my legs out real quick. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Thanks for your patience. Okay, let's see. What was the game plan? We were still coming up with one. Well, we're not in Blood Moon, so I guess a short dungeon isn't the end of the world. So I think we'll go for the Stalwart Buckle. At least it gives us something useful to kind of pull out in a time of need. When Karnan will be coming with us as our healer. Who else? Let's take some Lobies. They should level up. There we go. You know what? Stress healing. Let's put the Houndmaster in the back. It's not a lot of stress healing, but it might help. Get a couple more people up to level 1. Actually, you know what? No. We don't want a shield breaker with the Thrall. Alright. Let's go with this. Trinkets. Hey, trinkets. Mod much? Oh yeah. Lots of them. Good number anyway. Range skills. So who do we want that on? I think we'll put this on... Oh, she's got Slugger too. Beautiful. Love getting Slugger on a Grave Robber. Makes those pickaxes to the face so much more devastating. Girls fun. It looks fun. Yeah. And I like the archetype, big brute. I can relate to it in real life as I am a big brute, so it works. It resonates well with me. Alright, 2 shovels should do it. We haven't actually been using a whole lot of those. Prep for 3 hunger checks. We'll take 2 keys again. They're a little lower on cash this time. 2 holy water, 1 medicinal herb maybe. And again, we've been using a lot of medicinal herbs this playthrough so far. So we'll take a second one to be safe. We'll just scale back on our torches a little bit. Yeah, precisely. You got the werewolf? I do not have the werewolf. I'm trying to think, did I even look at the werewolf? I might have looked at it, but or maybe I glanced over it. Or maybe it just felt a little too much like the A-bomb. I don't remember. I went through a lot of classes. I looked at a lot of them. I settled on the ones that felt like they were the highest quality. She's a bit OP anyway, yeah. Good class, you would give it a shot. Play with it, works well enough. Oh, they nerfed her. Okay, that's good. I don't like things being too strong. I do like having some difficulty retained in the game. So I did avoid ones that seemed like they were definitely on the overpowered side. There's a few I want to go back and look at, maybe still add them in. Like the Cataphract, maybe the Werewolf. Some people have mentioned here since we started. Definitely worth checking into. Oh, what were a couple of ones that were too OP? Some of the ones from Action Jack seemed like they might have been a bit overtuned. I couldn't... This was a couple days ago. I went through so many. I can't necessarily remember all the names. I don't have the greatest memory. Action Jack had a couple that struck me as interesting, but maybe a bit on the strong side. Commissar. I think I glanced over it, but the name didn't really capture my attention. All bad, yeah. Alright.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin?
Oh yeah, it was just, I looked at a lot of them. Some of them were obviously overpowered, overtuned. Some of them were questionable, and then I kind of picked the ones that felt like they fit in the best. Fun is ridiculous. I think Adam over on Adam vs. Everything uses the Fawn, or has it installed. I don't know if he's actually used it yet. Oh, right. Why did I have you try and interact with a trap? What the hell was that?
In this place.
Alright, he has a yips. That's gonna be fun. What is your trap disarm chance? Oh, it's actually not that bad. It's only slightly lower than, say, the Highwayman. Alright, first mistake. Out of the way. Good. Excellent. My god even walks like I do. See if we can't get a scout. So we know where we're going. 100% of room battles. No scout. I guess we're going down this way. Tusk is very strong. With the yips. Yeah, that's, I kind of imagine it like, I don't know, like a hyena braying. Something like that. I think I overlooked most of those just because they didn't fit my aesthetic style.
Packs laden with
I mean, they looked like an interesting concept, but like from a visual aspect, they almost felt like they stuck out too much, like almost like a sore thumb. So I can't say I gave them the fairest shake. Official monitor, DD, Reddit, and everything. They're okay. They're very weird, yeah. Aesthetically, I mean, just seeing them in a group of, like, base characters, they definitely stand out. Which I suppose might not be a bad thing, necessarily. It did seem a little awkward to me, though. Whoosh! Let's get rid of this guy quickly. I don't want my dodge going down.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
Alright, so what do we have here again? Oh, this is going to be so low accuracy. 70% chance to hit the guy with 0 dodge. Ouch. Okay. Animosity, what's this do? This marks riposte. We might put that up. Stun. What's the chance here? Alright, this at least has some accuracy behind it. We could probably throw Tremors out. Or we could go with that. Let's go Animosity right now. Let's check that out. Cool. Punched him right back in the face. I love it. I'm gonna try 2 mods when they come out. One adds a ton of mobs, and another is Moonlit Dungeon. I've actually heard about those. I don't know what they are, but I've actually heard the names being thrown around. I think it was when I was watching Element 5. He's another Darkest Dungeon streamer. Does a lot of modded stuff, and has a lot of the modders actually in his community. So you can learn a lot about modding over there. Marvin and Exilus make the best mods. Enigma is one of your favorite classes. So many unique provisions and skills. Interesting. Yeah, mostly the classes we have in are mostly from Marvin. I think I have one from Cadwin that looked like it was decent. We need heals. We could probably use a heal here. Let's go ahead and give a heal. Keep on top of that. Yeah, keep punching them. Get them. 50 bleed. Stressor or damage healer? We have limited stress healing. I think we've got better regular healing. Yeah, a bunch of self-healers. Let's get rid of the stress damager first. What you doing back there? I guess he got knocked back. What are you bleeding for? 1? That's fine. Let's give you a heal anyway. Whoa, powerful. Just dodges for everybody, apparently. Bleeding. Okay. First stun, what do we got here? Let's go for the big hit. Let's try it out. 70% hit chance. Miss. Oof. Saw that one coming. Alright. He's still alive, so let's make sure we finish him off before I do anything else. 3, what are you bleeding for? You will die. Fantastic. Miss. Oh, that wasn't a miss. Well, that sucked. That's our second crit now. Here, we'll go ahead and throw an AoE heal out. Looks like we could use it.
A momentary abatement.
Self-heal a bit.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade.
Alright, what are you bleeding for? 2, so you're dead before it becomes super relevant. I'd like to get a stress heal out here. So let's shove him into the back again. Give a quick stress heal. Someone here can finish this off, I have no doubt. Honestly, even she could.
Press disadvantage.
And she did. That's still MVP. 33% crit level 6 with the damage set. Full armor penetration. Destroys a Garden Guardian, for example, with ease. That's the Enigma. Interesting. Vestal MVP, Ghostface Killer. That's why she wears the mask now. It's all very Reven.
Ornaments. Neatly ordered. Lovingly admired.
Lovingly admired. Yeah, you know what? Sure, I'll polish that jade up. Stick it on a mantle somewhere over the fireplace in the Gracious Grizzly Tavern.
A blazing star is born.
Ooh, high stress. We're already kind of stressed out here. So I've noticed the, he seems to take a lot of stress here. Was that caused by a specific ability, or is that... Doesn't say anything about it there. Nothing there. I don't see anything that mentions stress specifically, but he seems to take it. Maybe a passive effect or something. So I don't recall there being horror or anything that would have caused stress. It was just kind of happening. Can we kill you? Maybe. Let's try it. Dagger through.
Their formation is broken.
They'll take stress every time he takes damage. Ah, okay. That would explain it. Bronze armor skin. Yes, yes, that is the bronze. I believe there's 4 classes that have it. The Man-at-Arms, the Crusader, the Hellion, and the Vestal. Very strange when he gets afflicted. So he has a special affliction. Okay, so kind of like the flagellant then. As far as special afflictions go, well, I guess we might find out this run, depending what else we fight. So let's just jump on in and see what happens. Bump in the night. Oh, that was a 5 damage bump from the club boy. Nasty. Tremors, let's see. What do we want to use? Let's use... What can I use to hit that guy in the back? This'll work. Animosity. Tremors would work too. Deny him his next goblet toss, maybe. Who's gonna come up? He's got a speed of 8. Yeah, let's try and stun him. Oof. That's a nifty animation for that. Stomp the ground, just earth shattering around him. Very controlled.
As the fiend
Which
falls,
is an interesting
hope blossoms.
thing, considering he does not look like something that has much in the way of self-control. Let alone control over something like that. Sort of an interesting dynamic. I don't know if that much thought actually went into it, but I like to think there it was. Crusader has Artorias skin, made Slave Knight Gale for the leper, with a beard and everything. Slave Knight Gale, that would be, what's that from? That sounds familiar. Abyss Watcher for the Grave Robber. I have the Abyss Walker class. I did have the skin for the Crusader for a bit, but I removed it because I put the whole class in, and they're basically the same visual thing. Okay, let's finish this fight, though. They have no dodge, still only a 70% chance to hit. Go for it.
Another abomination.
Powerful.
cleansed from our lands.
Meaty fists of doom and
Another
destruction.
one falls.
Alright, if we keep this up, we'll have
Remind
enough
yourself
deeds to go ahead and
that
upgrade the
slow and
wagon
insidious
again.
Killer.
Oh, there we go. 2 more deeds and we got enough. Where are we off to now? What do we got? What do we got? A battle? There is a battle, so we did have to go down this tendril. Looks like this is going to be a 3-battle short dungeon. You can generally have anywhere between 1 and 3. I think there's probably a chance for a 4th. I don't see it very often, though. Again, I don't do shorts very often, either. It's usually just the first couple weeks of the game. Wow. We hit one and no one interacted. I don't know what to think right now. Hey, big guy. Play. Oh. Okay. Getting closer. We're going to find out what that does one way or another. Slave Nightingale is the last boss of the Ring City DLC for Dark Souls 3. The Dark Wraith for the Bounty Hunter. There is a Dark Wraith for the Bounty Hunter. Okay, so I've never actually played Dark Souls 3 yet. That's why I don't recognize the name. I recognize all the other ones. Did not recognize that one. I actually own Dark Souls 3. I just have not gotten around to playing it yet. I have one of the DLC, but I can't remember which one it is. I think it might be Ashes of Ariandel or something. That's true. I was actually kind of hoping we'd be absolved of a sin and he would lose the yips. That's why I interacted instead of stress healing. Really want those yips gone. Really want them gone. Let's get rid of that bone courtier in the back. 67% chance. I should probably just have her heal. No. No guts, no glory. No glory.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Well, at least Thoral's not the only one around here missing everything. Let's go ahead and stun that guy. Ring City DLC was good, and it sets the end of the Dark Souls series altogether. Oh. So they're planning on moving away from Dark Souls, probably into a new IP, maybe explore Bloodborne a little more. Which I have also not played because I don't own a recent generation console. Certainly not one owned by, or manufactured by Sony. Alright, we need heals. That'll do. You can just see the Vitae returning to... And it's gone. Said there won't be any more Dark Souls games. I don't know, I've heard that before, I feel like. Didn't they say that with Dark Souls 2 as well? Something like that, I don't know. Neo. I've seen a little bit of Neo played. I've watched, who have I watched? I've watched Man play a little bit of it. Man vs. Game. And I've also... Oh, 12 damage. I've also watched a little, I think Gaijin... I've watched Gaijin play a little bit of it too, I think. Retro Gaijin, that is. Not a lot. It looked interesting. It was kind of like some of the things they were doing with it, and I've heard good things. It's one I definitely want to check out at some point. You kind of need to heal, buddy, but we're in the last round of combat. We really need to finish this fight. So we're going to go ahead. Holy shit, he landed 2 hits in a row. I did not think that was possible with his accuracy.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Oh, so it was only a 2-fight dungeon. Both of the fights were down here. Interesting. I kind of want loot out of this. You know, we're going to let him just... that stress ain't going anywhere. So we're going to have her interact instead. Reinvigorates the hero. No loot. Well, we got a little stress heal off of it, so that's fine. No sense leaving just yet. We haven't earned nearly enough booty. Got to fill the coffers back home, you know. Maybe get a couple of gems before we leave. Use a little holy water.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Only the strength. We got plenty of strength in this party. I mean, look at him. He's the size of 2 other characters. First hunger check. Been real lenient on the hunger checks so far. That concerns me. Is there just no loot to be found in this? Well, there's no room battles anymore. No sense torching up. Might as well leave it low for hallway curios. Like this. No gems. A lot of gold, though.
Mind that such missteps are the exception.
And nothing left to fight. Ferocious. The body endures, but the mind shatters. I have a feeling his mind was already shattered. Just a hunch. The helmet gives it away. Alright, so... Oh, okay. So, that's negative 15 accuracy. Increased speed. Okay, nothing there. Damage. Significantly higher damage, though. Interesting. So this guy definitely just wants accuracy trinkets. Just load him up with 2 and call it a day.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Okay, so here's a new item.
Paid
Holy
for
chainmail.
in
5% protection, seraph only. Not an amazing item, but at least it's something we can equip. Got 1 hallway left. Hopefully we get a little more loot. I kind of like an urn. A hallway battle. I guess we can test Ferocious out a little bit. We're gonna have to give him some food. Oh, it's a book. Boo. Well, this isn't gonna be much of a test. It's high dodge spiders. He's probably not going to hit them. Even my Houndmaster can't hit them. That's not a good sign.
Executed
She sure
with
can, though.
impunity.
Alright. Give him some health.
Compassion
Alright,
is
get
a
in there.
rarity in the fever
Punch
pitch
hard.
of battle.
Good effort. I should have seen what his actual chance to... Hold on. I kind of want to leave this guy alive to check. It's going to be like 40-something%. Like 48% maybe. something absurd. Here, let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna stall around here. We're gonna wait until I can see exactly what his percentage to hit the 15 dodge spider is. Shuffle. Alright, what is it? What is it? Let's see. I don't get to look. Why would you do that? Oh, well, now I gotta kill him.
Be gone, fiend.
You ruined this for everyone, Thrall. Move faster, sheep. Oh. It's been a while since anyone's called me a sheep.
Room by room.
A little while, anyway.
Hole by hole. We reclaim what is
Alright, so we got
ours.
2 new trinkets. Nothing amazing, but they'll work. Actually, this one's not bad. Slows him down, which is unfortunate. But at least it's good accuracy, decent crit. It'll help. Portraits are always nice. Alright, what am I dealing with? Kleptomaniac. So he's got 2 of them I gotta get rid of. Klepto and the Yips. Unfortunate roll there. Deviant Taste, that's fine. You can deal with that for now.
Awash in blood and delusion.
There we go.
He bears the burden of 1,000
That's what's going on here.
lifetimes.
Slow reflexes, thick-blooded, and Beast Slayer. We'll take him. Welcome aboard. That's
There
going to
is
be...
power in the blood. For those
Blood
with the
Scourge.
fortitude to pay the price.
There are some who believe that only a litany of blood and suffering can cleanse sickness in the land. Here is one who will do his part. And this one, specifically, is... Oh, rename. Warp Lord. The Great Flagellant. Who needs modded classes when you have flagellants? Well, I mean, it's kind of like leper syndrome. Who needs anything else when you got 4 lepers? Except 2 of the lepers are always going to be twiddling their thumbs, just waiting to be slid forward. Kind of the same thing with flagellants. Although they do have more they can do in back. They could reclaim. No, that doesn't help. They can. Here we go. Redeem. They can reclaim themselves repeatedly to get bleed stacking, and then just spam redeem from the back row. Bam! Figured it out. Full support flagellant. Who needs damage? Do a section of the alphabet right there. That is a hefty alphabet. So the reflect. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. It's all good. I like it. It's not a bad one. I've certainly rolled worse automatics. We're gonna leave him stressed out for a moment because we got to deal with some stuff here. Let's get rid of the yips. Wait, what's in that syringe? Oh God, no! It burns. What do we have here today? Camper's helmet. What have they done to this? Healing received, stress healing, scouting. All right, so looks like they buffed it a little bit. I don't remember what it was. I know scouting chance was on. I think the scouting chance used to be higher as well. Wasn't it like 20%? Dodge. A lot of changes. What do we have here? The Fool. Major Arcana. Extra damage, extra dodge, extra damage received. Interesting. What do I have? What do we need to upgrade? We need to upgrade the guild. Let's do that quick. Skill upgrades to rank 2. Cheapen them. No, hold on. Let's get weapon upgrades ready to go. Weapon and armor. Rank 2. Which one do we want? That increases dodge and health. That increases just damage. I don't think speed increases come until higher levels. Again, extra damage would be nice. We keep leaving things with just 1 health left.
We are raising an army.
We're raising an army. I don't know about that. Maybe a squad at best. The Fool is pretty amazing. It looks great. It's a little pricey for us right now, though. So we'll see if it ever comes back. We have a little more cash to spare. Alright, we're still good on portraits. What do we want to do this week? How are you? Are you ready to go? Good enough. Alright, so let's get Reynold up to level 2 so we can tackle the Necromancer. That's our goal this week. Level 2 Reynold. Give you your services. Demon's Eye, that's a new one. Sizable amount of extra accuracy below, so basically torchless. Sizable accuracy, sizable crit, bit of dodge, plus a lot of stress. You know what, that's actually not bad. That's a lot of accuracy, admittedly. But the 15% stress, and it has to be a torchless run, so that kind of balances it out pretty well, I think. Not something I'd use for the most part. We have here. Ooh. Reduce bleed skill chance. So that's very much if you want to go for like a supporty back row one. What else do we have? What else? Medic Screeves, those are unchanged. Sturdy faceplate, stun resist. That might be useful. He has that ability that can self-stun. Getting his resist up isn't the worst, although if that had a little accuracy on it, I'd say damn near perfect. Eldritch Killing Incense, what did they do to this? Ooh, nerfed it. Pretty hard there. Still a solid item, though, if you're going into, like, the Cove with an Occultist. We do need some more deeds, so we might go ahead and go for that in the Wield. Have your Faithful Pendant. Extra virtue chance of torches above 75%. Okay, so you could pair that, if you're looking to virtue cheese, you can pair that with the Hero's Ring. I don't know if there's a cap, though. Like a soft cap, or even a hard cap for virtue chance. Osmond Chains. Alright, so let's go ahead and go for the Eldritch Killing Incense, I think. Solid enough. Is that going to level? That's not going to level Reynold up, though. He's 4, so he needs a medium. A medium will level him. Shoot. I'm not going to start getting mediums in any of these locations until I actually do them, though. Just a downside. Alright, well, we'll do one more medium just to prep for the first boss. And as far as these items go, I think we'll... Okay, so we have deeds or deeds. I guess we'll go for 100% of room battles. 90% of rooms. No, that's a quest, so we'll go for the Medic Screeves. Alright. Come here, Reynold. Dizzy, you're going out too. Congratulations. Where's the Lamia? I'd like to take the Lamia. There you are. Who else? Who's going? Who's going? Who's going? Houndmaster. It'd be nice to get the Houndmaster caught up. Or the Plague Doctor. But, you know, let's take the Plague Doctor. Yeah. Plague Doctor's solid. Where are all my trinkets? Didn't I have bloody herbs? Where did the... Oh my god. Oh, you bastard. Hold on. Hold on. Get the hell out of my hamlet. That was my best item and you just lost. Yes, goodbye.
Send this
You're
one
fired.
To journey elsewhere,
wow.
for we have need of
that was bad luck.
stock.
Okay. Well, new strategy with that in mind, then. No, we'll keep them. Hello, Pokegamer. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well today. Alright, so let's go in. That's fine. That's fine. We can deal with this situation. Ranged. Hear you. Range accuracy, a little crit. I don't think I have anything for anyone to hear. This. Nothing for you guys. Jeez. Right, so we're going into a medium. We'll take the 3 holy waters. Again. 2 shovels. All the food. A couple of medicinal herbs. A couple of keys. Not much in the way of scouting. Probably won't find a secret room. We'll take a 3rd key anyway. We're a little better on cash now. Bandages. Don't think we'll need any bandages. We are going to need some torches. A well-placed supply item can often protect against the hazards of interactive objects you encounter.
Pace out
You're not
the
kidding.
halls of your lineage once familiar.
So we got the Faram skin. Faram from... whatever it is. For the Crusader here. It's a nifty looking skin. It's not significantly different. But just enough to matter. Actually, just a fair bit different. I like it. Who needs a tabard anyway? So, ooh. Interesting layout. 90% of rooms, so we can skip that. We don't have a scout, so let's just move on forward. Go down this way, swing around here like this, and then end in there. Minimizes our backtracking. Books. I hate books. Or as the Thrall might say, book bad.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Contains loot. What loot? A shovel. We got our shovel back. Traps are going to be the bane of me if I can't get a single scout. Hey, there we go. Ooh, it's a critical scout too. A secret room. That covers us back to here. Could still be one in that hallway. We're going to hope not, though. I have a good feeling about this circle. If we get the critical scout here, I think we'll find it. This place is overrun, infested with insects. They're just everywhere. Someone's got to clear them out. It's not going to be the Lamia. What's she going to do? She is going to... maybe we should transform her. Let's see what that does. Let's go ahead and go for it. It's a short fight. Ho ho.
The horror.
Beautiful. Very kelpy. So this moves us forward. No. That doesn't. This one does. Slither. So let's slither. Who do we want to hit? We want to hit the spider. You failed to kill him. She's a big one, though, isn't she?
As the fiend falls,
That'll do.
a faint hope blossoms.
Oof. Oh, hemophilia. Come on. A disease, really, right now? Man. Gotta get rid of that. That's a bleed increase, right? Yeah. That's pretty rough. I didn't want to see what else she can do, but I don't want to risk that thing getting another shot off here. What if I stun it? It's not really stunnable. I should have looked. Alright, we're gonna hiss at it. Nifty animation. At least she's now back in the position we want her in. For when she detransforms. Discombobulates back into a classy lady. She can remove, horror, right? Yeah. Alright. Dunno. Only in battle, though.
Is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Get a room battle. Let's torch up so we don't get surprised. Ooh, high damage. Okay. Well, who do we want to get rid of? Let's get rid of someone we can reach. Let's get rid of the swordsman first. What's her base dodge? She's dodged a lot of shots. 20. 15. Okay, so in her human forward she gets 15. That's quite a bit of dodge. Blights. 9 health. What damage are you going to do? 7 to 14. You should be able to handle that all on your own. Reynold's a big boy. He can take it. So we're going to blight the ones in the back, start getting that rolling. Nope. Good dodge. Ooh. Right in the chest, it's gonna collapse along. Okay, how much damage does this do? 3 to 7, that's not gonna be good enough. 85% chance to hit, good enough. Roll it. Pathetic. There's that 1 HP again. A big early game trend, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and keep blighting them. Ooh, the resist.
Their formation is broken.
That'll do.
Maintain.
You might, yeah, you're gonna die before you get another turn. That's good. I need some healing. You can't reach back, so finish off the one who still has a turn this round. Let's go ahead and throw a heal out. I gotta get a healing trinket. Chirurgian's Charm, Junius Head, something. Anything. That Mercy game. So you're dead. You are not dead. Now you are.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Small heal. Very small. Almost puts him up to halfway, though. That way, he should be able to survive. Depends what crits him, I guess. If it's a swordsman or... Oh, hey, there's our secret room. Ooh, maybe we got Junius' head. I have keys, right? Yeah, I have plenty of keys. Alright, who wants to play with the dead people? I think you do. Have fun right now. Treasures, I will take them.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Alright, so we can skip 2 rooms. We'll skip this tendril as well. Just save the backtracking time. No need to camp just yet. We got open inventory space. Plenty of torchlight. No one's high on stress. Got a couple starting to climb, though. Who wants to play with the dead people? Well, I mean, it's true. Someone's got to go in there and rummage around. How do I want to deal with this? You in the back. You have 12 health. One person who can attack the back. We're going to need the blight. Alright, so hit him with the blight. Help Dizzy finish him off. Nope. Oh, that was almost max damage all across the board. You definitely need to die. With that kind of enthusiasm. Enthusiasm for your work. The blight was needed. We still gotta heal. That'll do. He's gonna live now, guys. Top of the world. Bleeds. Don't do it. Oh yeah, we had better get Junius' head from that room. Okay, so I should probably go for a stun here. I mean, there's a chance he can kill either one of them, but it's not good. Try and stun this one. Oh, we continue to work on healing. You're dead. I don't have to worry about you. We have a bleed here. I could remove the bleed. I think we're better off probably going for some damage, though. Which is this? If the blight hits, it's 4, so... If I blight him, I won't have to worry about him. He'll die before he gets a turn again. As long as I do 1 damage. Took a crit to get there. We got the 1 damage, and the blight took, so I don't have to worry about him anymore. Critical heal, right when we needed it. Strike true. Considering he had armor, that wasn't bad. More Darkest Dungeon? Yes, yes. We're doing a fairly heavily modded run. So it should be interesting. Think about the Ancestral Scroll for the Lamia. Plus, minus healing, and plus stress healing. She has a social blue trinket, a special blue trinket that gives her even more plus healing and stress healing. Ancestor's head is tiny. It's a little small. Although I don't actually know if it's the fact that he has a small head or if the others people's heads are just way too big for their bodies. I'll leave that up to everyone else's judgment. I'm pretty sure I'm comfortable in that I know the answer to that question.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Got them. And some more blood. We're prepping for when we finally tackle that. What do we want to get rid of? We can get rid of the anti-venom. 100%. What the hell was I just thinking about? Size doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. Although, to be fair, it almost kind of looks perspective-wise like he's standing back a little bit. Like he's off to the side, further away from the screen, which might be why. Journal page? Oh, we have a journal page. Look at that. It's a journal of Darius the Highwayman. I've never seen this before. Now, this time, not the 38 other times we've picked it up. Well, we don't need the anti-venom anyway, so we'll just throw this. In fact, I think we're at the point where we can comfortably go for that secret room, although I want to be in a position where I can drop torchlight for it. We could camp right after. I don't really want to have to come... Actually, you know what? It's not that much of a backtrack. If I go all the way through and then loop around... Okay, so yeah, we can skip it for now and come back for it. It's only like, what, 2 hallways? Well... 3, technically, because it's at the end of that one. That's not a bad backtrack. We'll do that. As long as we don't die and have to retreat, we're good. Okay, there's a trap here. Play with it. Or contemplate it a bit until it dies. Don't know how the hell contemplating disarms a trap, but sure. I like that. You know, we don't need to camp yet, so we'll torch up here. I should have waited until after I interacted. Damn it.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Well, I don't know if it would have made much of a difference. I just used 200 gold to get 75 back. That's value. Bang for your buck, as they say. Although, kind of going back to what Warp was saying, some of the ancestor items have been rebalanced. I don't know what the ancestor scroll looks like now. It might be changed. I know several of the ancestor items were reworked, like the handkerchief and the mustache cream. I'm gonna go up there. What's that? Let's take a gander. What mysteries do you hold? You're a... sure. We'll take the pack. It's got a torch in it. Could always use more torches. It's the one thing missing from life. Bookshelf, bookshelf. Bookshelf is usually... it's better odds than it's worse odds, so we'll go ahead and interact. Who wants it? You've got something I need to remove. You do not really. Well, maybe a little bit. Alumania, we definitely fear beasts, so you're up. Unsettling. What happened to the boring ones? Give me the boring ones. Room battle. I think you would have gotten more golden stuff if you hadn't used the herbs. It's possible. Well, there's actually a fairly high chance. I think it's a majority chance that you get nothing when interacting with the alchemy table without the herbs. There's also a chance it'll go wrong, and I think you get blight as well, and then it's the smallest chance to get loot from just a base interaction. Bookshelf of Lovecraftian stories, what did you expect? I expected better. No, I have no idea what I expected. A good time, maybe. I don't know, who knows. Someone could have left a dirty mag up there. Kind of hidden between a couple books, or maybe behind them. Reynolds into that kind of thing. I mean, look at him. He's definitely into it. Let's kill this guy. I don't want to deal with the stress. And I'm dealing with the stress. Poor Reynald. He's not having a good dungeon right now. Blight should take. That'll kill him. We're done there. Let's go ahead and stress heal a little. Nicely done. It's not big, but every little bit helps, especially if we get a crit, and if Reynold gets a kill or two. Mercy! Oh, the damage. We gotta get rid of that sword guy. Alright, you must die. That's not quite enough.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
With so much stress on him, no wonder he's into dirty mags. Exactly. You gotta find your stress relief somewhere. Sometimes the brothel just isn't enough. It's quite expensive, too. Sometimes you just need something simpler and a little alone time. Alright? Yes, we need some healing, as odd as that sounds. We're gonna go ahead and blight this guy, though. Get him damaged. Get him going down. I need healing, I need stress healing, I need everything. Or crit, I will take it. That gives me both the best of everything. Stun. Please. Thank you. That'll buy us one more round of freedom. Sweet, sweet freedom. You're gonna die this round anyway. We might as well tracking shot you. Oh, actually lived. Interesting. Yeah, you take that 1 health. I should keep healing. You must die this time, unfortunately. Goodbye, friend.
Unforgiving.
Nice knowing you.
Foolish horrors.
Well, Reynold, since you're the worst off right now, we're just gonna keep dumping everything on you. Play with it. Or loot.
If only treasure
Deeds.
could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Plus the deeds we get from the run, we can actually get an upgrade after this. Oh no, we need some crests. We're out of crests too. Where are you at, Crest? I know you're in here somewhere. You're everywhere. Show yourself. Let me take you home, polish you up nice, and put you somewhere pretty.
Waiting to be spent.
Yeah, we have a ton of... We have extra food here. Who's real soft? Technically, 2 of you are. You take less shots in the back, though. We'll give you the food. The extra bit we end there. At least we don't have to worry about traps. Maybe later. Alright, 90% of rooms we're just gonna circle right around. Gonna do our best impersonation of a clock. More books. Gee. The pages are also unsettling. I deserve that. I shouldn't have torched up here either. Well, a scout, yeah, you know what? Was worth torching up for a scout, which I did not get. Well, if we hit a trap, I hope Reynold takes it. I know that sounds cruel, but I'm gonna have to stress heal him anyway. Might as well keep it all on. Two keys. I have not used any of my keys. I now have 5 of them. Slightly overkill, and that certainly wasn't worth the, 200 gold I just put into it. We have not had any luck with the curio interactions. Not the good ones, not the bad ones. It's been nasty. I'm gonna kill you guys. Yes.
Back to the
Oh, nifty. Wasn't actually expecting that to work that well. Yeah, might as well. This should help. I don't think anyone else can actually hit it. I could transform the Lamia for it. No, she can't hit 3rd row, can she? Can she? Can she? Well, with this she can. How much damage would it do? It would do 5 to 10, so it would take a max roll still. When she goes into beast form, does she gain bonus damage? No, she gains... I don't know. It's not worth it. I think we're better off just stress healing, I guess, or... pulling him forward. Yes, I pull, 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 pull. Get up here. 30% versus blighted, so it would be more than... Ah, that's true. He's blighted, isn't he? Well, we're going to pull him up into Reynold range.
Another one falls.
That works, too. And that doesn't give us a bunch of extra stress. Although, to be fair, that did rely on an extra proc. You just dislike Lamia's beast form? It seems situationally useful at best sometimes. Compositionally useful, I suppose. Unless you mean more aesthetically. Who wants to die? What do you have to do? I think you can graveyard slash from there, can't you? Yeah. You both have a turn coming up, so let's go ahead and try and finish this guy off. Maybe we can get the damage. A little bit of blight. If we do 1 damage, ooh, we didn't have a chance to do 1. 15% protection. Gutted us. Does this do any damage? No. So let's stress it. What do we got coming up? We got 1 more room battle at least. Our health is kind of okay. We're gonna camp here soon anyway. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll probably camp in the next room. So let's get his stress down to the point where I know I can remove it. What was that? You missed the club boy? Who's doing the Mortal Kombat sway there? For shame. Rape shot. Mostly because I want to get a heal in. That's... oh god, low-level healers.
Gently.
Hey, the rubies. We found them. Oh, I kind of want all of this stuff. Nope. Nope. We got 12 busts already, and that's sufficient for the run. Alright, we could get into a fight here, so let's torch up. Journal page. You're right, you stupid journal page. You know what? What is it? Shift click? Oh, fuck me. Well, we got 2 inventory spaces now. When it rains, it pours. That's what you call a misclick, boys and girls. Don't do it. It's not good. I paid for that brashness, too. How many citrines was that? Was that 2 or 3? Oh, it's just citrines. We're gonna throw them anyway when we get to the secret room. It's fine. It's fine. That's what I'm gonna tell myself to get through this run. It was 4. So that was 1,000 gold. I just accidentally clicked out of existence. No big deal. It's perfectly fine. All companions lose stress. We don't need quite that much. Ellen, encourage would be a good start. What else do we have? What can you do? What do you got? Party, negative 15 stress. That's pretty damn expensive, though. It does affect him, however, which is why it's so expensive. What else do we have? One companion, encourage. What do you have? Prevent nighttime ambush. Sure. So I have limited manners in getting rid of his, so we could zealous speech and encourage here. Let's encourage first of all. Suppose we could go for soothing presence, which will stress for the next fight a little bit. Sure, might as well. A calming song should ease our minds from the horrors we've seen. Good evening to you as well. Jesus. What are the base chances on her beast moves? Base chances. Well, let's take a look here. As soon as we finish this camp. What else do we need? We need nothing else. Here, pep talk him. He needs it. Lay your head on my lap, I will hum you a pleasant melody. Well, that's a tempting offer, but I know what's under that dress, and it's tentacles. No thanks. This place is horrific, even so, I'm at ease. I bet you are, Ancestor. You saw some shit down there, didn't you?
A blazing star
Alright, so.
is born.
What are her base chances on her beast moves? So we've got Petrifying Gaze, which is 100% stun chance. 100% across the board and all that. 95 accuracy, so average accuracy. Not the greatest percentages, but it does hit 2 targets, and it does have a debuff with it, and a shuffle. That does a lot. Slither is, well, just chance to hit, average. And for hiss, it is a 100%, so that's about average as well for an AoE blight attack. It's actually fairly strong, though, with 4 points against 2 targets. And it debuffs, so she's got strong abilities. Not exceptional percentages to hit anything, but it is fairly strong abilities. The downside is she flips all over the damn board when she does it. So you gotta be somewhat careful about who you're bringing with her. Make sure you don't have anyone that requires very tight positioning. If you're gonna transform her. I mean, she's perfectly functional as is in a support capacity. Alright, where are we? More shovels. I actually only started this run with 2 shovels, and I've picked up 2 since we've been in here. Really? No key curios? No chests to unlock? Nothing? Alright, I guess. Sure. One last fight. If we kill the stress healer real quick, I won't have to worry about it. Well, that's half the job done. If this does 1 damage and blights, we're good. I think it will. I believe. Yes. Alright, so we don't have to worry about him. Let's pull you forward. Come, say hello. Oh, resisted. Ouch. Well, I guess I'm not the only one who can resist what's under that dress. Alright. I'm gonna kill you. I've had pretty... Oh, excuse me. Choking over my own words. I've had pretty low rolls here so far. This is the one. We're finally gonna get that 10 plus.
Another abomination.
Nailed it.
Cleansed from our lands.
Is this Pitch Black Dungeon? No, this is regular dungeon. We did have a trinket rebalance mod in, and new trinkets. Those are the big mechanical changes, plus several additional classes from the modding community and a bunch of skins. No Pitch Black just yet. I kind of wanted to get acclimated with some of the mods first before I jump into the big one. Again, we've tried it before, didn't work out. Kind of want to try it again. Kind of go in it with a better mindset than I did last time. Especially now that we've completed Blood Moon and I've beaten most of the challenges the base game has to offer, except for a torchless run from start to finish. I haven't done that yet. That might be a little above my pay grade, though. What do you have? 6 health. You're bladed for 4. And we can finish him off quick. Sure. This is our last battle anyway. As long as we can control our stress, we're good. We don't really need to heal. Actually, I probably should, yeah. 100% going for that heal. Lemia's heal is slightly better PD heal. It's actually... I don't know how it scales, admittedly. So this might not be accurate as it scales up, but it's actually a... The only time the Plague Doctor's heal, I would say, becomes superior or even on par is if both the Plague Doctor and the target have a bleed or a blight on them. At that point, I'd say the Plague Doctor's Battlefield Medicine is at least on par, if not outright better than the Lamia's. However, in general usage, the Lamia's is much stronger due to the almost Vestal level heal with it. It's 1 point lower on the healing than the Vestal. Oh, I believe it. She's a real healer now. Maybe not quite as much potential as, say, the Occultist, but nobody does. It's kind of the Occultist thing. That's their point. And by potential, I mean 3 zeros in a row and then a 2. And we like to call that the fuck you 2. The Occultist thinks he's clever. Alright, we don't need any more healing. Stress is managed. We're good. So let's look pretty, I guess. Here. Stress heal. Let's give those Vocal cords a workout, shall we? More blood, piling it up.
Trifling victory. But
No.
a victory nonetheless.
That journal page. Let's go get our secret room. And Junia's head. You just gotta believe, and if you say it enough, it becomes true. This is a call. I am prepared to accept it. You do you. I got nothing to add to that. Who knows what he's hiding beneath that turban? Nope. We have a hallway battle that's popped up on us. Okay, at least we still have torches.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
And we get rid of the big guy, and I think we're alright. He can't... Oh, can he shoot? No, I think he can only shoot back 2 positions. I hope he can only shoot back 2 positions. AoE. I should probably do that. And that. And maybe a little bit of that. Miss. Miss. Okay, so we can hit third for second. That's second position. Third from the other direction, but who counts that way? Apparently I do. Subconsciously, when I'm not paying attention.
This expedition at least promises success.
Promises success, you say? I think you're right. Success is right here. A tile in a hallway. Let's see if we can get there without a collector popping up in our face. That'd be a little rough with our current HP. And levels. Collector's always rough with a level 0 or level 1 party. We've done it before, we'll do it again, but it sucks. It does. At least we have 2 people who can reasonably heal off of Death's Door, so that kind of helps a little bit. Into the mire. Let's detorch for this. Increase our odds of getting a head out of there.
The darkness holds.
Please be the right head. Here, Lamia, you open it.
Death.
That skin actually looks... They did a good job with the metal in the dark. I like it. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? No. Oh, fuck, I forgot to use the key. I'm really bad at this game.
A full pack often attracts unwanted
Alright,
attention.
get me the hell out of this run. This run is done. It's over.
Great ruins belong to us.
Oh, man.
And we
Have I
will
mentioned I'm
find
sick today and
whatever
I'm taking
secrets
cold
they
medication? My head's not exactly in the right place right now. Ugh. The key for... Yeah, I had 5 keys, too. 5 damn keys. Just waiting to be used. Wait, where did you get a disease? Oh, right. From the maggot. Yeah, now I definitely missed the citrine. Junia's head was in it. Did you seriously not level up? Oh, you fiend. You dastardly fiend. Demonomania, we should probably get rid of that. It's a Blutomania, that's fine for now. That's mostly an issue in the Cove with the brackish tide pools and in the, where is it? The, yeah, the courtyard with the bloody fountains. Okay, Slugger is excellent on Reynald, though. That's a nice pickup. Let's beef him up before we get to the boss. I like it. I think we just crashed. Nope. Oh, yeah. There's the crash. Our first crash. Oh, with a game this heavily modded, it's bound to happen. So let's go ahead and get that relaunched, shall we? It actually lasted, what was that? 3 hours before crashing. That's not bad. We can deal with that. Actually, the tide pools are beneficial to touch by hand, 75% chance for permanent holy water, and only 25% chance for a disease. You love touching them. I don't know. Every time I've touched it, I've gotten the disease. I haven't had much luck getting the permanent holy water. Alright, here we go. Back in. Now, 1/4 of the time for you, 90% of the time for me. That's how statistics work. They're different for everyone. Thank you for the subscription, Rezus. Welcome aboard. I appreciate that sweet, sweet support.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
Oh, we came back to an event, too. We got a fierce veteran of holy purpose. He has come to cleanse this land through war and prayer. So we get our paladin. 2.0. Alright. So what do we got here? Armor Tinkerer, that's not bad for starting off. Meditator, Healer's Gift, Warren's Phobe. What's the other one? Love Interest, Backtracker, Skilled Gambler, Thick-Blooded. I think we'll take the first one. Yeah. Vitalis. Wonder if that name is specific to the mod class, because I don't think I've ever seen a Vitalis on my roster. Paladins are sweet, sweet, sexy beasts. Well, we're gonna find out. They even use the icon. Yes, they did. What do the paladins do? Good question. We're gonna find out right now. Alright, so armor, here we go. Crusader Strike. Slightly above average accuracy. Buff Self. Divine Storm, plus 30% damage. Holy Light, plus 50% healing skills, and plus 15% damage if virtued. That feels kind of strong. I wonder how they're going to balance that out. I guess we'll find out. Actually, no, it's basically like a... I don't know how long the buff lasts, I guess. Always here, like to keep you going. Alright, well, I appreciate it. Definitely. Very decent and interlocked skills. Okay, what do we have here? Holy Lights. Mark target self. Plus 50% healing skills if virtued. Okay, so it's a modest heal. Judgment. Solid accuracy again. Reduced damage. Back row. Bonus damage for stunned. Self. Pull 2. Wait. You pull yourself... What? How does that work? You pull yourself. Does that mean you slide forward 2? It could have just said forward 2 then. Pull 2. I don't know how that works. We're gonna have to find out. Buff Self, Divine Storm. Okay, so it keeps buffing up the Divine Storm. More bonuses of healing. All right. He moves forward 2. Standard 3-round buff. Moves forward probably. Yeah, that makes sense. Weird wording. Because they could have just used forward 2 as well. Interesting. Wonder if there was like a mechanical restriction that caused that, or a bug that they had to find a weird workaround for. It's interesting. Sacred Shield, 1 blocks. Mark Self. Okay, that's all fairly standard. Divine Storm. Here's the one you keep buffing, kind of like Finale on the Jester. Reduce damage from base, hits 2 targets, buff self, plus 15% damage if virtued, and armor piercing 30%. Okay, so it feels very combo. You build up and then you unleash. Blessing of Freedom, clear stun, mark self, buff target, move resist, stun resist, plus speed. Interesting. Hammer of Justice, the stun, of course. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and try this puppy out as well. We got a couple level 0s, right? Yeah, we got a full squad worth. Do I have a healer here waiting? Oh, yes. Come to Papa. Got our man-at-arms. Fragile and Unquiet Mind. How about Fear of Beasts and Cetiomania? Irrepressible, though. That's nice. Stress faster. I guess we'll go with Fragile. Boof. Yeah, come here, Boof.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his eyes hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
You buff your move resist 200% and you resist the self-pull, so you can keep stunning from the back row. Understand the idea? Yes, I do. I see it now. Hey. We want the second Houndmaster. We might take the second Houndmaster for now. It's always good to have a couple of them around. Houndmasters are still very strong.
Lawman and his faithful beast. A bond.
What trinkets we got here?
Battle and bloodshed.
Hawkeye Pennant. We don't have a Falconer yet, so that doesn't do us a whole lot of good. Not a bad low-level trinket, though. Manslayer's Ring. So this is an example of the price differences for the wagon mod. Because this is a lower level trinket, much lower than this one. Yeah, this one is notably cheaper. These came in with another mod, so they're not lowered in value versus the base item trinkets and the one in the compatibility patch. So you can kind of see the price differences, which makes items a little more affordable, a little more realistic to buy early on. Yeah, the stun resist is a tad, well, I don't know. I suppose compared to what some of the other people can do, it's definitely a little strong. Well, on the strong side, but it's not... it doesn't feel like it's game-breaking. I'd personally tone it down, maybe to 20 or 25%. But I don't think it's quite that bad. Especially if it only lasts for maybe a round. If it lasts for multiple rounds, then that's a problem. Okay, so this was changed. Bleed resist versus humans, reduce speed, extra damage versus human. Interesting. So the Slayer rings apparently got buffed. What do we need to do? Anyone stressed? Oh, yes, you are. That's right, you had a real bad time. The yips are gone. We gotta get rid of Klepto, though. So we're sending him right back in. Klepto first, then we'll de-stress him. Do what you must, I submit. I highly doubt that thrall. Well, he is called a thrall, I suppose. If you don't submit, you can't be a thrall. We got a habitual submitter in the infirmary right now. Yes, the Slayer rings used to be -8 dodge and only 25% damage versus their appropriate type. Very situational. They were kind of difficult to use, and the losing 8 dodge, especially higher up in level, can be kind of rough. So they weren't super useful. You'd use them occasionally, like taking a Beast one into the Warrens was alright, or Eldritch into the Cove. But aside from a couple of situations like that, I rarely ever equipped them, if ever. Unless I absolutely had to. Now, they're a little more useful because you get a defensive element from it, and it reduces your speed by 1, which is impactful, but not quite as ouch as losing 8 dodge. So I think the rings are a better place. This balance mod so far, I like what it's done. It's making the trinkets a little more useful, there's a little more thinking involved, you don't just immediately jump to the same things. So far, we'll see how it holds up as it continues on. Yeah. Like the Rampart Shield, a fairly simple change. They cut the detriment in half. It's already a much more usable item. Bag of Marbles were untouched. Medic's Greaves were untouched. That's untouched because it's a new item. So yeah, I like it so far. I think it's a good addition. Alright, we're going to take a level 0 group in now. Alright, I gotta get rid of disease off Dizzy quick. What did he? Hemophilia, so he has higher, lower bleed resist. Higher chance to be bled. There you are. Oof. Goodbye, sweet prince. Anyone else? We should remove another quirk while we're here. If we're taking a week off from... Actually, I kind of want to get Rain all leveled up so we can tackle the Necromancer. I'm going to get one boss down today at least. God-fearing is finally locked in. Hello, Slugger. And Warrior of Light. He's shaping up for a big damage. Alright, don't really have anything I need to remove. Romania isn't going to trigger terribly often. Hopefully. But you. Demonomania, that's one to get rid of. Definitely. I know, okay. Not bad. Yeah, alright, let's do a level 0 group. What do we want to take? We don't have a dedicated healer. I mean, I suppose I could take the Lamia in with them. Or even, Quincarnan. But it's a level 0 group. We're going to pop them into a short, just get them up to level 1. We're going to have them just kind of hold their own. Actually, before we do that, let's check and see what we got here item-wise. Okay, so that was buffed slightly with 1% crit chance. They increase accuracy. Okay, so that was notably buffed. They did, however, add a stress modifier to it as well. But that's actually a bit more usable. I could see taking that. Like on a Plague Doctor, especially if I don't have the Blasphemous Vial yet, which I hear has been heavily nerfed in the rebalance mod for the trinkets. Stress healed, negative 10% stress. That's actually not bad. It's usable now, at least. What do we have here? Bloodthirst Ring. Okay. What else do we have? Fleeting Earrings. Lamia. Ooh, we might go to the Cove. We have here Raptor Charm. We don't have the Falconer yet. Warrior's Bracer. Alright, I think we're going to go to the Cove, get the Charm, or the Fleeting Earrings for the Lamia. Lamia? Lamia? I guess I don't actually know how to pronounce it. I've never actually heard anyone say it. I've read it a lot, never actually heard anyone say it. What if leper actually had leprosy as a disease and it acted like the curse where it was worth 3 diseases and it would show the detriments of accuracy, etc.? I think that would be interesting. They'd have to balance it carefully, I think. Obviously take some of his inherent weaknesses and roll those into that. Maybe give it a controllable element. Kind of like the curse. Oh, just show why he has bad stuff. Okay. I mean, you know, from a thematic element, it's solid, fits in, it explains why he is how he is. I'm all for anything that expands upon the storytelling side of the game. Alright, so we'll take Warp as like a pseudo-healer. We'll take you in the front line for now. Who else is going? Houndmaster in the back. Need one more person. Who wants to be it? Who else? Who else? What do you have? You're fine for, yeah. You want the front for right now. Actually, I put you in the back. With what you have unlocked. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to put you in the back, shall we? And we'll take you as a full support for this one. Boom! To the rear. No, not quite the full rear. Hold on. Semi-rear. You're not the caboose, but you're in the back. And, you know, we're going for a short, so let's take the shield breaker. Let me smash some fish with my flail and bloody-handed. Well, something's gonna be bloody. I don't know if it's gonna be the fish, though. That scale resistance could be a problem. We're gonna go anyway. It's a short apprentice. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? Actually, I'm thinking of it. Do I have... No. What do I have? We got something here. Ranged. Yes, we'll go ahead and give that to Houndmaster. And that's it. That's about all I have that I can equip. Everything else is very class-specific. Let's see what everyone has quick before we do anything crazy. Let's... Oh, actually, we're going to want Puncture in here. We're going to want that. So let's get rid of Captivate and take Impale. I don't know if we'll need this. We might Because we don't need stealth removal yet. We're not veteran. That's only on the middle two. Alright, we'll take the block, I guess. For safety reasons. Food. Food, yes. Food is good. Where we're going, we're going to want shovels. We'll take 4 of them in case we run into an oyster or barnacle chest. It's like 1 key. What else do we need? A couple medicinal herbs. 2 of them should be fine. Maybe I only take 3 shovels. 3 shovels? Yeah, 3 shovels. 3 shovels, 2 herbs, 1 holy water. What else do we want? A couple of bandages just in case. No need for blood. No need for anti-venom. Torches. I think that'll do. The fish folk's scaled skin affords some increased resistance to bleeding attacks. Sure does.
These salt-soaked caverns
Ow.
are teeming with pelagic
Just banging my ankle
nightmares.
under my desk. Feels,
They must be flushed out.
feels painful. Alright, what's our layout? 100% of room battles. Hey, at least we got a scout. Good old Houndmaster there. Looking out for us. I don't think we have any skins for these guys. I don't think so. Which color do you want to be, Warp? You got a preference? Just point out the number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a preference? Let me know, otherwise I'll leave you as 2 for now. But you, what do we got here? Oh, just the 1. Got it. Alright, we're good. Let's move on. Female flagellant skin for you. It is very simple, but very, very sexy. You know what? Sure. When we're done this evening, I'll head on out there and I'll grab it for you. But we'll save that for a little bit. Tomorrow, you should have a fresh new getup. Ooh, okay. So we can remove something. Who do we want to remove from? Slow reflexes, that's worth getting rid of. Warnsphobe. Autonomophobia, that's a lot of stuff worth getting rid of. I kinda don't mind the slow reflexes terribly much on the flagellant. At least it gives him a chance to be reactive, considering he has some very reactive skills. We don't have them unlocked right now. Actually, probably should have unlocked those before we left, because I was kind of relying on him being my healer. Whoopsie. So I think we'll go with autonomophobia. That triggers in a lot of places, especially with a lot of the stress dealers in, say, the occultist or the cultists and like the crones and the hags and everything. So you get it. Same exact flagellant but female. Hey, that works for me.
The match is struck. A
3.
blazing
Rezus
star
likes
is
number
born.
3. What was number 3 again? 3. Green, white, black. Does the armbands change color? Yeah, they do, kind of. A little bit. Yeah, very, very faintly. Whatever the color of the skirt is what it changes to, which is various shades of black. Alright, we'll go with that for now. Oh, shit, they're matching. Look at that. Shovel. Yes, that's why I brought an extra.
Wealth beyond measure.
Well, at least I paid for the
Awarded
shovel.
to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Bandits. We've been running into a lot of bandits lately. Okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's kill you. I like it. Going good so far. So we got a heal. What do we got here? Block. Blessing of Freedom. We don't need that. What's this? Stun. We could use a stun. Sure. Stun works for me. Which one of you? Eeny, meeny, you. That was a tad loud. Very thundery. He resisted. I guess it is 25% chance. Alright, so do we want to impale or focus something? What are you bleeding for? 1? We got the 5. I don't think it applies the blight yet. No, it's got to be level 2 for that. We're better off going for a focus shot here, especially on someone with some armor. Can't hit you in... Oh, I could pull him forward. Which would force him to use retreating shot, I think. Oh, let's do that. That'll reduce the damage we take this round. Oh, the resist. Oh, we're gonna kill him anyway.
The onslaught. Destroy them all.
Dodges, and, wait, hold on. Doesn't the flagellant start with 0 dodge? How did we dodge? What exactly was that? Okay, at least it's consistently inconsistent.
Destroyed.
Potent. Alright. Dog person. Get some stress. You know what? This fight's close to over. As long as he doesn't crit us, we can go ahead and do a little stress heal here. Lovely. Let's kill him before he gets another turn, though. I do have to kind of watch out for our health. Bleeding for 5, he is dead, so let's go ahead and heal. Oh, restoration. Yes. That'll work over a couple of rounds. That's what that does. Never actually used that ability before in my life. Bled himself. That's gonna be a little rough because he doesn't have a self-heal. Oh well. I'll have to use that sparingly. Emergency situations only.
All can be healed, but never hidden.
Alright, shovel.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
You're fine. Bleeding is perfectly normal in situations like this. Do not panic.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Oh, an empty room. Alright, back we go. At least we got a trap we can disarm for a little stress healing. As long as I don't accidentally walk into it. Traps in here are nasty too. Huge debuff. Should only have like 2 more battles. We're doing good. After that first one, we went mostly high health. He would have been high health too had he not been bleeding for 3 from his own ability.
Ornaments.
No.
Neatly
Nah.
ordered.
No.
Lovingly
Lesson learned.
admired.
Get that out of my inventory. So we got crit fish and you. Well, our damage healers can all target her from where they are, mostly. 4 targets up, let's go ahead and burn him. 3 dodges, though. Nifty. That's a good hit. She'll be dead at least. Alright, what do we got? What do we want to do? We want to stun, hopefully, one of these crit fish. Here. We actually want to stun the ones in the front, because our back people have a little more self-healing capability right now.
Slow death.
Ideally, we want them to attack my Houndmaster.
Unforgiving.
bleeding guy. That's not my Houndmaster. Oh, he is marked, though. There you go. That's on target. Forward. Nobody has any protection. Who do we want to kill? You. I kind of want to kill you. I don't think I can. Might as well soften him up, though. Bad rolls all around. Yeah, keep on them rolling. You're bleeding for 1. I want to kill you before you get a turn.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
No. No bleed. Please. Have mercy. Okay. Resisted the bleed. Yeah, I need to heal you a little bit. Just a little. You get to go. 4 to 8. It's not going to do it. I should probably soften both of them up. Got the crit. A little bit of stress healing. Let's finish that guy up so he doesn't get a turn. Fish is going to get 1 more attack, though. Most likely. He's probably going to get to go for. He does not get to go first. We don't have a ton of damage. Just does a little bit, right? Yeah, a little bit. That might be enough. Yeah. It does 3. No, 1 short. At least we got the stun, so it's good. All good. Okay, we might have more fights coming up. Probably, undoubtedly. So let's go ahead and have him self-heal this round. His health up a little bit. Keep on top of that. What's your bleed resist? 65%. What's the bleed chance here? It does not say. Must be guaranteed. Well, that doesn't do me a whole lot of good. So we're just going to finish him off, I guess.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Neat crit. Awesome trick.
Remind yourself.
Moon ring. I wonder how that's been changed. Let's find out, shall we? Moon ring. Crit accuracy. Was the moon ring always crit? Or wasn't it damage? No, it might have always been crit. I think it got nerfed a little bit, though. The surprise is new. Interesting. That's helpful. I think, yeah, 10% stress, that's normal. It was 15% damage. Okay, that's what I thought. So they switched it from damage to crit. It's nerfed here a lot. Yeah, I knew the Sun Ring was nerfed. It had to be nerfed. It was one of the best items in the game. So the Sun Ring had to be nerfed. There was just no way around that. Alright, I have 8 torches left. We're on our way back. We have plenty of torches. Let's burn them. Take the Sun Ring. Moon Ring. Yep, you can see the moonstones in it.
Is made clear.
I don't think we need the dog treats here. We got plenty of damage in this group. As long as they don't roll like crap. So let's get rid of the dog treats. Use a shovel here. I should probably save the shovel. It's the last one. Do I want to save it? Yes. We've only hit 1 obstruction. If I'm really feeling needy, like if this run just goes poorly and we don't get enough value out of it, which is kind of looking like the case right now. Oh, what was it that goes in here? For some reason I thought it was holy water. It's not. Was it medicinal herbs? Or was it anti-venom? I think it was anti-venom. Which we don't have, so we're going to keep on going. Oh, found the trap.
Mind that such
Okay.
missteps are the exception.
We're going to give him some food here. Yeah, there we go. Nothing. Touch it by hand. By hand? You want me to touch it by... Okay, we're going to touch it by hand. Here we go. We're going to take some backpedal stress for this. Anti-venom? Okay, it is anti-venom. We're going to touch it by hand, though. Trust you. I'm trusting you. You're the one touching it, so this is your fate. It's all in your hands now. Resilience is heightened. You got lucky, Warp. You got lucky.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
If that character had been named Big Joe Bear, that would have been Tapeworm. 100%. And then we would have gotten a hunger check the tile after, because we wouldn't have had enough food. Nine times out of 10 for you. Well, you're a lot luckier than I am. Fish. Fish contain gems. It's part of a healthy, balanced diet. Well, at least we got our herbs back. And some extra food, which I can use for healing. Lovely. I want to take this. What do I want to toss? We're close enough to the end. We're going to go ahead and toss bandages. Actually, I probably should toss holy water as well. Limited uses for it in here. Crate is empty. Boo hiss. Any more loot? This run hasn't been worth it yet. Eldritch Pull. Resisted. What's his move resist? I should check that quick. Ow. Okay, no bleed. Move resist is 40%, so about average. Alright, we're going to try and kill her way in the back. It's going to be tough. But I would rather not take the stress. This is probably our last fight. I'd rather take the damage. No, he's fine. Doesn't hurt. Not one bit. Pull her forward. Maybe. Yes. Someone else can finish her off now. And it gives us a stumbling scratch. Actually, 2. I think he has to do it from 3rd position as well. Excellent, excellent. And that puts Crit Fish in the back so he can't attack my poor 4 health guy here. Bless him for trying so hard.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I'm starting to build a little bit of stress. There's the stumbling scratch. Fortunately, that finishes with the damage reduction here. Yeah, we're gonna deal with the front guys first, because that's where my danger zone is right now. Don't go for him. Okay, perfect. Yes, attack the one with the shield in the front. That's what you want to do. Huh?
The ground quakes.
Oh. Okay, he's still in the back 2 positions. We're still good. You're bleeding for 1 and you have 2 health. Fine, we'll have the paladin finish you off. You couldn't have bled for me, really. They both have 2 health. Why? Alright, let's get rid of this guy here. Okay. You need to die. Right now. Okay, so we don't have to worry about Death's Door anymore. The fish is probably going to attack the paladin in the back, because paladin's marked. Oh, never mind. Fish isn't going to get a turn. Okay. Yeah, fish isn't going to get a turn. I had to wait for that bleed to tick in first. Make sure. Otherwise, I might have been a liar.
The death by inches.
Shovel. Now I definitely want to go back for that curio interaction. Continue adventuring. We might have a hallway battle or 2. What's up there? Hallway battle. Curio. Nothing. So we're going to go ahead, take this battle, grab the curio, and then go use that shovel in the back. Bandits. I see.
The light, the promise of safety.
Take some damage on the house. Oh, God. Live, warp! Live! Survival instincts, dodge something. Okay. This got a little more interesting. The blade, thankfully, he died. Who else? Who else needs to die? Guess it doesn't really matter. I can't kill him this round. What's your speed? A speed of 2. Yeah, no, that's not happening. So let's work on this one. Right up here in the front. Oh, he's almost dead. There's the dodge. Warp has got the survival instinct. Well, your job is to get beaten, but please unlock my good skills. Yeah. I know. I forgot to look. I was so busy focusing on what the paladin could do, I forgot to check for the most important. I've never had one where I've picked him up and he's not had at least one of those skills. In my defense, this is a first for me. This guy's going to survive, so I think we're better off just doing the 1 damage which will allow us to kill him. And just hoping this guy misses or tries to shank the shield breaker or something. The other 2 are going to die. We're going to get him. He's got low speed. Low speed. Low speed. Should stun him. Just be safe. We got the stun. Warp is safe. The stars have aligned. The flatulent lives with 1 HP. And gets the killing blow. I mean, he filled him with something.
A
Death.
trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Filled the bandit with death, mayhem. Emptied him of all of his blood. They call that exsanguination. There. It's like you were never even hurt. We're gonna go ahead, turn around. I'm using that shovel. We did not get much out of this run. Doesn't feel like. Did we get much? What did we get? Not even a full stack of gold. We did get the moon ring, which I can sell. That gets worth like 1,500 maybe. A little less than that, perhaps. I think the values got cut in half, actually. With a rebalance mod, so it's probably closer to 1,000, 1,200. Something. Got the gem. Yeah, this was a pretty poor run value-wise. Even for a short. A little elevator music for you guys while we backtrack to this hunger check. Oh no. It's fine. You won't die. It's gonna suck a little. That last, my greed got the better of me. Should have just left. This better be good. I mean, we're talking rubies. Oh.
Waiting to be spent.
Well, I mean... wasn't worth it at all.
At last, wholesome marine life can flourish. If indeed there is such a thing.
Yeah, at least we got a usable trinket. That's something. No, this is going to be expensive. I can feel it. Clotter, it's okay. Demonomania, that's got to go. Dacnomania. 2 of them that I got to go. Stress healing is needed. Nah, you know what? We're an apprentice. They can go without the stress healing. We'll just pair him with something that'll deal with that for him.
Some. A sanguine memory to me.
Okay, so... Treated. Those people are all good. The thrall now needs stress healing. Something fierce. Hair. The brothel seems more like his kind of place. This may sound like a strange request at first. Oh no. Wants him to take the mask off. Terrifying. Alright, so let's get rid of those 2 new quirks we just picked up. Who were those on? That was on you, one of them. Dacnomania. And who else was it on? It was on... Nope. Yeah, Demonomania on Warp Lord. Actually, before we do that, let's unlock those skills, just so I don't forget. Moving forward. So we're going to want those. Just all of it. It's all good stuff. Now we'll get rid of Demonomania. Why the leather straps? Doesn't seem like a question a Flatshot would care to ask. Very good in the first cross. Oh yeah, definitely. You'll be going in for that. Once you get up to level 2. Not sure who else is going to go for that one, though. We don't have a single occultist yet. What the hell's going on with this hamlet? There we go. And a Hellion. Wait,
one must
whoa. Hold on. You, get out of my hamlet. I'm gonna need you to go.
Another
You
soul
come back.
battered and
There we
broken,
go. That's better.
cast aside like a spent torch.
Spent torch. I don't think it was quite that dramatic. I just kind of called them into my office and said, hey, you know, you haven't done shit around here. I'm going to need you to pack up and leave. That's it. That's all it was. Dazzling mirror. Oh, they made it even better. To be fair, it was of questionable usefulness before. At least now it can be used outside of the Crimson Courtyard. Hello, that lad. Good to see you today. Hope you're doing well. Avian remains. Yummy. Scouting chance, negative surprise, plus dodge, reduced damage, plus... Okay, so very utility-focused item. As I understand, the Falconer is a very utility-focused class, so that kind of matches up. A little pricey for us right now. I don't really have enough crests just yet to go ahead and upgrade that anymore, so we're going to go ahead and... What do we want to upgrade? I think we want to come in here. Let's get our weapons up now. Their armor, pardon me.
Every plan relies
Although,
on a strong
technically,
arm
with the helmet on the
and
thrall, his
tempered
armor
steel.
could very well be a weapon as well. And his gauntlets are armor and weapons, so I stand by my original statement.